You're not allowed to leave anymore. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Digital Dive in the Proper Gaming Talk Show. We're your hosts, Sandsology, Choom, and King Julian. King Julian. The unofficial nickname for him today.
Today, it's been his unofficial nickname. I've just been calling him that
forever. Literally, people been calling me that forever. And CeeLo Green, but we're not going to talk about
CeeLo Green?
Oh, you Oh my god. It's even worse when you realize that it's just been white people. It's like, yo, man, you look like CeeLo Green.
It's just racism.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Borderline, yeah.
Anyways, guys, we're here to talk about some games that got a second life because, I mean, Cyberpunk just got a weird resurgence after their anime came out, and I haven't yet to see that anime.
I haven't either got one, so I heard it's good.
Apparently, it really ties into the story.
That's what I heard. It looks dope as shit. And that kind of reminds me of Akira.
I've been watching the Tekken anime instead. I'm so hyped for Tekken 8. But anyway.
Did you watch the Tekken anime?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I do, actually.
What the fuck is wrong with you? That sucks.
I like the art style.
it was just the Iron Fist tournament season. Like,
it was stupid. Jin sucks.
So it was
like the most insufferable piece of shit ever in that.
I mean, it was stupid because
really
they had like a Tekken 8 character or a Tekken 7 character try to be in the origin story, but like, it was all right. I mean, I would say it was entertaining. I mean, I didn't mind it.
Everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
Wrong opinion.
I was going to say that, but I was like, that's mean. I've been saying
you're mean to me all the time. What the shit?
I'm mean to Jules, too.
Oh, yeah, he is.
You are.
I'm mean to both of you. Why are we fucking, saying, KJ's not equally mean? I'm a fucking asshole. You know what I am.
No, I mean, it's definitely entertaining. I would say, why don't you like Jin? Jin's not
He's insufferable.
No. The character in the show, that version of Jin, dick. Total dick.
Yeah, Jin in the game I love, but fuck that.
Exactly.
Jin in that show.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that 100%.
Yeah.
I like the animation style for the fights. That's all.
Yeah, I'll give you that. The animation style for the fights.
The story itself is meh, but the animation itself for the fights were pretty cool.
Yeah, I agree.
That's why I liked it.
I agree with that. Anyways, Cyberpunk got a whole new resurgence because they're anime. I don't know if it's straightforward because they're anime, but I think there was a lot of people in.
There was a patch also released.
It was like a huge patch.
The whole thing was called the Edgerunner update, and so they had to go.
Right.
It tied in with the anime, but it also has kind of dealt with the fact that the game had some, quality of life changes it needed, and then it got it, and now the game is pretty fucking good. So I just got that game 3 weeks ago. I got it for $20 because I'm a cheap piece of shit. I'm not paying full price for that game. And I had real low expectations over it because I heard nothing but mid shit about it. And then I played it. And it's pretty fucking good. That story's pretty good. The shooting's really fun. Combat's fun. The one thing that it doesn't have a saving grace of any sorts, the driving is fucking horrendous.
It's still broken.
So
they haven't figured that out. However, I will give them a pass because this is their first attempt at doing any sort of driving. Everything before this was a horse.
I don't care. You don't get a pass. If you put it in a game, it better be good.
Their motorcycle driving is actually pretty solid, though. The car driving is just clunky and weird.
No, I was watching my friend playing the motorcycle driving the other day. It looked pretty tight.
I'm gonna say the motorcycle driving. Wow, the motorcycle driving is the most fun way to traverse, but it's still not good.
I mean,
it's like if you're hungry, you go to Burger King. It's like it's not McDonald's or Wendy's, but it's still food.
Yeah, for whatever reason, every single car feels like you're driving a boat. It doesn't make sense
because everything's so heavy and nothing but the bike feels fast.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's what bums me out. I'm trying to speed. I'm trying to go.
Is it because there's actual traffic in the street? Is that part of the
traffic is only really during the daytime portion of the games, and so when you're running at night, it's really not as bad. You have a lot more freedom, just kind of drive like a dick.
Got you.
It's still,
especially when you get out in the wastes. That's fun.
Oh yeah, the desert areas. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
I got
and
a
it's-
souped up muscle car that looked like this off-road Mustang that was freaking so much fun to drive. That one actually felt fast, and the Batmobile car that they have in the game is also.
I just be driving on fucking Scorpion's motorcycle and vibing.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
really what I've been doing too.
Yeah, I just drive on a motorcycle.
I still not forgive them for not including any flying cars in this fucking game. It doesn't make sense. It's a.
I mean, it's 2077, not 2037.
I'm saying technically the tank was a floating vehicle.
It was floating, not flying. They have flying cars in the world, but they don't make them usable.
How do you make that practical in that game, though?
Oh, very easily. Are you kidding me?
How? If
They
I
have
could
them in
fly everywhere,
GTA.
but you understand if I could fly everywhere, I would literally just crash my vehicle into
Oh, of
everything.
course. Of course.
Also, what
Also,
would
They
be
can
the
do it in
point of adding-
GTA. They can do it in Cyberpunk, okay?
Well, also, what would be the point of adding NPCs if you're just going to be in the sky all the time?
Oh, that's not true, because you still walk around and stuff on the. Ground.
I mean, but who wants to walk when you can fly? You're making the point. If you could fly to any destination in Cyberpunk, would you?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Exactly. You're not
To
going
be
to
fair,
drive.
I also
Yeah.
fast travel like everywhere.
So-
'Cause I'm a lazy piece of shit.
I also no, because they make the missions so fucking far from one another.
it's so annoying.
Oh, the
the
other
drive
thing
across
that's
the whole
probably my
fucking
biggest issue with that game is just kind of like the mission structure and how you have to wait sometimes.
Yeah,
it's like
weird.
"Be busy till Judy calls you." I'm like,
And then you just
no, just let me do the fucking mission.
The thing is, they do that so you do more side missions. So like you go around, you do side quests, you do you grind, you get shit, and then by the time you are kind of leveled up, you do more stuff, you get a call, and then you go on. Usually it's about like you could just wait 24 hours in game, and then they'll call you. So
I kind of hate that. I don't force me to do other things when I'm doing this thing. Like I want to do this thing and
they
get.
do the
this
same thing
with
in
it.
like games like GTA and
Yeah, I don't like it there either.
other games.
Yeah,
too.
they do it in JRPGs a lot. Like you'll be like on a mission and they'll be like, "Yo, your partner just got sick. Go to this other island 20 miles away." And I'm like, I just want to get to the main mission. Just let me do this thing. Yeah,
That's the thing. Like this game's good enough where like I've sped through the main missions, but like I have stopped enough on the sides just to build relationships.
course.
You learn the story, see what weapons I get, vehicles, blah blah, armor, whatever. And it's definitely rewarding in the aspect. Every mission's a little different. A lot of them are kind of like break in and retrieve, but there's some freedom to it. Like for example, I did one mission where I was picking up like a spell book for somebody. It was like just like a tablet or some shit.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like, you have two options. You can buy it for me, I'll pay you back, easy mission, or you can just, kill them and take it. I went with the kill them and take it.
Yeah.
So I got paid to just steal a book, and I got a gun spec out of it. That was tight. No, but they're different missions. The story is convoluted but fun. I have a hot take. I think the worst part of the game is actually Keanu Reeves.
Oh, 100%. I would 100% agree with you about that.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know how people feel about that. I know people love Keanu.
a lot of
so I didn't know if this would be a hot take.
Like Keanu's
That's
a
not a
great
hot take.
actor. He's an amazing actor, but he just felt very wooden in this game. Like he
A lot of
didn't
people
feel like his
a lot of people were
charismatic
very
self.
disappointed.
Yeah,
Yeah, a lot of people were very disappointed with the story with Keanu in it.
Like I think like the character of Johnny was great. I love that character, that character idea. I mean, but
Do you?
I do. But I just Keanu's acting was just not great. It wasn't up to par. I think if they would have gone with someone maybe who's done video game acting before, like Sam Witwer, might have been better.
Well, I don't think it was his fault. I think it was just I can imagine him be like, all right, you just got to be this stiff badass, just like
Well,
I think it was maybe more the direction that they wanted him to go in, and
Maybe.
it was just like. Cause like think about it, like it's just some like from what I've seen, it's just some dude that's in your head that just makes snide comments all the time, and once in a while like gives you some direction for a mission. Like
Pretty much. That's
that's the thing.
Yeah.
At its core,
So, like-
he's a dick.
Oh yeah, he's a huge dick.
And people like Keanu Reeves, so why are we portraying him in a
I know.
fucking
I know.
terrible manner? Like,
I think it was because they needed to sell. They really needed
They
to sell
needed
this
a
game
big
because
name.
promoting it was just like,
Yeah.
yo, let's give them this fake, demo. Let's do this, do that. They're going to see that it's bullshit, but at least we have Keanu Reeves in it.
I think if it was like just an actor used to being a dick, like I think I'd be more okay with it. But like I like Keanu Reeves, and he's not being a homie. And I want Keanu Reeves to be my homie.
Like it's interesting because like he starts off as like this real dickish character, and he kind of develops into this guy that you actually kind of care about, but at the same time he's still a dick at his core. So it doesn't really matter. The rest of his story, like when you talk to his other bandmates and stuff, kind of fleshes everything out. It makes him a little bit more relatable, but still all of his actions and everything make no sense. Like, yeah, it's just weird that we're getting like a fight the power rock star in 2077. It just seems kind of, I mean, I guess it's reminiscent of the 80s, but still.
But also, that would have been like 20. I think they said in his timeline he was like in 2020, I think.
Or yeah, he was. I mean, like the whole idea was that it was reminiscent of like the fight.
Oh, yeah. No, and that's whack. It's garbage. Right. But honest to God, the game, it's good. Yeah. If I had to rate it 1 to 10, 7.5.
Yeah.
You said a 7.5.
I would give it a 7.5.
Like a 7.5.
I think I gave it a 6 on launch.
I would still give it a 6 just because it was kind of promoted. It was over promoted way too much.
Well, it was, but that was. I mean, it's their first big game since The Witcher, so they kind of had to. And it's been in development for like fucking 15 years. So
that's what I was gonna say. Like when your prior projects the fucking Witcher.
Yeah, the last one was
the expectation's already going to be there anyway. It's kind of like Elden Ring. It's like we were talking about. Like
but then at least you can just blame that on the customer. You can't they were just like, yo, this is going to be the greatest game ever. And it wasn't the greatest game ever.
Were they? Were they?
So that's the thing. They were. They didn't do any promotion like that big of a promotion when it first was announced. They just said
2013. But
they just released a cinematic. They just released a cinematic, and that was it. And then everyone got hype over it and overhyped it from just that one cinematic. So the hype was generated by the fans, not so much the devs.
That is what I am going to agree with. I don't think that the game was ever like donned as like the next big RPG by CDProjektRed. Yeah. I just think all of the fans who played The Witcher was like, I can't wait. Yeah. Cyberpunk Witcher, the story, the relationships, all the things that they loved about The Witcher.
No,
and the game's not that. Never mind. The game's not that.
No, I mean, I think it was when they brought it back. There's like, yo, this is going to be like so crazy, so crazy immersive. It's going to be so diverse with the story. Yeah, like, you got Johnny Silverhand. This is going to be fucking amazing. You got Keanu Reeves. This is going to be fucking amazing. Like, I was like, all right, cool. And then it was just like,
once the development started ramping up, they did start like advertising it as this is going to be huge. And then I'm just to feed that hype, I think. But,
and then it's like every time they do that, they did it with Destiny. It's just like, well, Destiny's kind of mid. Like, they did it with Anthem. Anthem kind of fell short. They've done this so many times with these games. It's just like, stop saying it's going to be the biggest thing ever if you know it's not going to be the biggest thing ever. You've been in development hell for 5 years. Then you got 2 years of post production, and you're like, yo, this is going to be lit. And it's just like, stop. Like, just stop. Just say, hey, we had some trouble. If you like it, you like it. Exactly. Please just buy our game. Like, just be humble about the shit.
But you I'm sure we're going to talk about it in a bit, and you can talk about it now if you want. Like, I don't think everyone saw it as that. I think some people just saw it as a really big passion project. Like, you can go more in depth about this, like, but like the creator got really emotional about everything that was happening, right? About like the resurgence.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So like, it might be one thing for everybody at first when it's just overhyped and it just doesn't live up to the expectation, but that's someone's baby. Somebody put a lot of work,
somebody put like 8 years into that. Yeah.
And so like, it's cool that's giving the resurgence. And I don't think my word means a lot, but like, if you got $20, just buy Cyberpunk, you can get the free upgrade. Yeah. That's what I did. Mm-hmm. You don't have to buy the PS5 or Xbox Series version. You can just get the old version to free upgrade. It's really smart.
I just downloaded the free.
I'm not hating on like the research. Like if it's got a resurgence and it's great and everybody loves it, then phenomenal. That's great. Like I don't want, like I said in the chat, like I don't want people to lose their jobs over it. It's like I'm glad that the game is doing well now. Because like you got kind of worried about it when they took it off the store. Like you put something on, then you take it off. It's just like oof.
That is true. It was delisted for like 6 months.
Sony took it off of their own volition. Like they took it off because the game was basically broken.
Not basically, the
worse.
game was broken.
That's even worse if they didn't have to think. You just did it.
Yeah, that was not great. However, they did do like really good by the fans by staying with the development and putting more effort into the development of the game.
And they did give refunds, so I did.
Yeah, they did do
that.
refunds, a lot of refunds, but like they could have just been like EA with Anthem and just dropped it like a hop.
Yeah,
they're like, oh, no one's interested in the game anymore. Okay, never mind. Bye.
Well, they were working on it, and then they just started grabbing people from that project to do other things.
Exactly.
And it was just like,
and again, it's EA. This is not surprising.
EA, what are you doing?
They released a very unfinished game that had zero content and just decided to abandon the project altogether. Nothing. It's like, okay, cool, great. But another game comparatively that the devs actually stuck with it after a really, really bad launch, No Man's Sky. Hello Games spent years dumping content after content, free updates.
That's true. Yeah.
And it is so much into this game now.
But now, see, this is where Jules' point would come into the fucking effect. Because Sean Murphy did that to him fucking self.
Yeah, he did.
He's the one.
He did.
See, that's different.
Yeah.
That's the creator saying all that shit.
Yeah.
Right? That's where that you come back and you fucking go down their throats.
Yeah.
Because you just made all these promises empty. All of these expectations.
Well,
true. They did.
To be fair, CDProjektRed did the same thing because they were talking about how all these choices are going to, create ripple effects in the world, and then it be so
was that
crazy.
the company or the creator?
That was the company. They were advertising that game.
Yeah, but those are two big things. Those are two different things. Creator.
Well, the thing, the difference
company.
is, Hello Games is like an indie studio of 12 dudes. Whereas CDProjektRed is like 200 people. So the main dev was talking about this, saying,
okay,
all these options or all these choices are going to have huge effects. And they really didn't. You only had about I would say 5 serious choices in that game that actually had legitimate hard, effects on your game. That was about it.
Yeah. Probably. Like I haven't completely finished it yet.
That's fucking
I'll
disappointing.
probably finish it today. But
I feel like Dying Light had what.
Oh, Dying Light did a really good job.
Dying Light had what Cyberpunk was trying to do, where these micro decisions actually affect you, which it did in Dying Light, but I heard that and Cyberpunk kind of fell flat, what they were trying to do.
I mean, I think you're missing the best example of it, and we talked about it a little bit before we started recording. It's Mass Effect, right? That's the game.
I wouldn't even say it's Mass Effect. It's Fallout.
You don't think it's Mass Effect?
It's Fallout.
You got me for once. Look at you go.
Fallout 3 had the best morality system of any game I've ever played.
Yeah, but I also couldn't get past the first part of being in the desert. So
no, the best morality system in any game is Infamous.
Oh yeah.
I'm lying. I'm lying. I was just doing a bit. Y'all were going to agree with me?
No. I was going to say I liked it, morality system.
Yeah, I was gonna say I liked it, but it wasn't as in depth.
It's a good morality system, but
I was just lying. No, it's fine. It's not even that good. That was just do good, be good. Do bad, be bad.
Exactly. Fallout 3, literally every single dialogue choice, every single action you do in that game,
everything
you kill someone.
Everything
affects it, even if it's just slightly, because there's a little meter, and it's everyone disliked that, and you're like, oh, fuck.
Well, all right, I'll just kill everybody. That's fine. They don't need to live.
You had big set piece choices like destroying Megaton, but then you had little tiny ones like, oh, I'm just gonna, fuck this bitch, and that's it.
I could not make it to Fallout 3. The mechanics.
I can't. That's the thing. I can't play Fallout. Say the too open, too freedom.
Oh, I love
you. Fuck around, you end up in a level 60 area, and you're level 3. And you're how did I get it?
For me, it was the gunplay itself and the mechanics. I just could not.
Because it's a very, very bare bones FPS. I would say because it's Skyrim.
Yeah.
But it's an insanely deep RPG.
It's really deep, and it's a cheater game because of VATS, but it is what it is.
Exactly.
I'll say Elder Scrolls has a pretty good morality system.
Oh, they did.
Too.
Again, it was Bethesda, same idea.
Yeah. So that's really good. But I hope Cyberpunk. I hope if they do make a sequel, it ends up becoming what they wanted.
I really hope they do.
I don't think we're getting a sequel.
Well, they
you don't think so?
They said they're not giving up on the world. They said they're going to continue, doing stuff. They're only doing one DLC for this game, but they said
has it come out yet?
No, it's coming out. I forget when it's coming out. But
Next year, I think.
yeah.
So that's nice.
Yeah.
So I hope that the Second Life keeps going. Another game that had a really rocky launch was Final Fantasy 14, the MMO RPG. It had a really rocky launch, and now it's like the most popular MMO like currently right now. So
It's WoW and then that, I think.
It's
What is this?
Final Fantasy 14.
Oh yeah, I see. So Jesus Christ, cat.
Yo, your cat's bugging.
You see, it has to zoom in. So I got Final Fantasy 14. I actually fucking still have it. Sup? But
this version. Look at you.
I got that like forever ago, and I didn't do any research. I was just looking for a game to play, and I was like, this game looks fun. I'm gonna check it out. And I didn't fucking realize that it's a subscription fucking MMO.
Yeah.
And then I got the game, and the game with a 30-day free trial. I'm like, I don't want to pay this. And you can't trade it in. You can't sell it. It's just
they got your ass.
here. It's just fucking sitting here. And I paid $40 for this game.
You can't trade it in?
No, because it's a paid subscription, and you can't trade it in unless it has a free trial.
See, that's what gets me about the gaming
It's
industry.
so
hey, let me pay you.
broken.
Let me pay $40 for a free trial. You
But-
paid $40 for a 30-day free trial.
So
And,
the thing is, though, they did change it, so it's now free to play up until like level 50 or some shit. Because it goes to the level 150 or some random ass fucking number. So
It's an RPG. That sounds right.
It's free to play up to like a fairly high level, so you can get a good amount up to that game. And once you reach level 50, you just can't level up anymore. You can still play the game, you just won't be able to level up.
oh, that's nice.
So that's cool. I appreciate them.
Just have your teammates carry you the whole time.
That was years after the release because everyone was like, no one wanted to pay a fucking subscription for a game. Like after you pay.
That's the same thing as WoW. Isn't WoW subscription based, right?
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, WoW World of Warcraft.
Oh
Yeah, yearly subscription. I think it's like $100.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
I
but
can't
that
play
game is
subscription based games.
You don't have to pay for the actual game. You just have to pay for subscription. This
Yeah,
game
but
is
you have to
bullshit.
pay to fucking play it.
Well, yeah, no, but Final Fantasy 14, you have to pay for the game and then pay the subscription, which is why it was bullshit. Then
I think you actually do have to pay for WoW.
You do?
I think. Don't quote me. I've never
Yeah,
played WoW.
because I remember seeing it in like stores, the box in stores. You pay for the box, so like you get the game, and then that's why I thought that's when I didn't know a lot about it. I thought it was a regular game because I would see it in stores. Like you could buy it off the shelf, and I thought it was just a regular game. But
No, WoW is free to play up to level 20.
Oh, okay.
they might change that.
They probably did change that. Well, to be fair, back when they're still selling PC games in stores, you probably could buy like an expansion pack for that shit, and that's what that
Yeah, like Guild Wars and shit like that too.
Oh yeah,
That's probably what that was.
Makes sense.
But
Yeah.
Do you guys know what year WoW came out?
oh my god, I don't.
No.
You want to give me a guess? I know a year.
You know the year?
Yeah, I just looked it up.
Oh,
I want to say like 2008.
I want to say like 2000.
2000?
Yeah.
If you guys like split the difference, 2004.
Wow. Shit.
Man, I was competing with Modern Warfare 1 and
Well, I mean, it's a totally different type of game, so it's not really competing with that at all. And it was PC only.
I mean, I just meant in the general gaming market of what people were playing at the time.
Oh, well,
Like,
yeah, of course.
and, Doom 3 came out around that time, so that was crazy because Doom 3 was like huge. And
Doom 3 sucks.
I mean, it does suck, but back then it was huge.
Yeah.
3D lighting effects. Oh my god, horror.
I touched for like an hour. I wasn't a fan.
Yeah.
Wait,
The
what?
only
What'd you say?
Dooms I've ever played were Doom 2016 and then Doom Eternal.
I was telling Patrick how I only played Doom 3 for like an hour and I hated it.
Oh no, I hate it. I'm a Doom fan and I hated it. It's the black sheep of the family. Dude, if you want to play a good one, Doom 1 and Doom 2 are really good, and Doom 64. Those are good, and those are story based. Those all like follow the same story as 2016.
I can't play old school shooters. They don't hit the same for me. Like I've never been able to like actually like enjoy GoldenEye. I don't get it. I
See,
don't get why
GoldenEye
people
is
like
different.
GoldenEye so much.
I don't get why
if you
people
were
like
in that
GoldenEye.
era and you were playing it when it first came out.
Well, I didn't, and I have good shooting games, so I don't get the fucking vibe. I don't get why people like it so much.
I mean, Doom 1 and Doom 2 is tighter than GoldenEye. It's better than there are better shooters than GoldenEye. GoldenEye's ass. It came out on what? The Nintendo.
What a hot take! You say GoldenEye's ass?
Like, I'm not
I
going to
do
say
not
it's a
like
bad
GoldenEye.
game. I'm sure it's an amazing game. It just, I wouldn't be able to play it.
Objectively,
Isn't it also
it's
one of
fine.
the hardest games of all time?
Objectively, it's fine. Objectively, it's fine, but like it's ass. Like it's wonky, it's janky.
He said objectively it's fine, but it's ass.
So objectively, it's a good game. Subjectively, for you, it's a bad game.
Yes, I would even argue possibly, maybe even objectively. I can't put my hand on that game. It's whatever. Okay, but Doom is better. I can say that. Objectively
For
and
you,
subjectively. Yeah. No, for period. Like it's Doom 1 and Doom 2 are very much better games. So like, but I also understand what you're saying, KJ. Where like some people just can't play older things, quality of life, But like,
I'm about to get my PC hopefully by the end of the year, and it's going to be my emulator machine. First game I'm doing is NBA Street Volume 2.
I have both of those. That was the first thing I got when I did my emulator.
God, we're black.
I love those games.
God, we're black. Second game I'm going to get is Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3, and then I'm just going to fucking enjoy my life. Do you guys?
No, you gotta get NBA Jam though. You gotta get.
I do have the NBA Jam. Yeah, I have a question for you guys. If there is a game, right, a game that you guys bought that you would love to see a resurgence in. Now, it doesn't have to be a game that actually had a resurgence. Just like a game that you were really excited for that was bad, and then if you could just like will it back into existence, what game would it be? Because I have my answer.
I mean, Julian and I had the exact same answer. But
what's the answer?
To be different. Well, I'll let Julian go because I need to think on that because I'm trying to think of a game that was.
I want to know what you guys' share answer was, though. I'm curious.
Oh, it's Anthem.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Anthem. Like that game had so much goddamn potential, and the shooting and the flying and the graphics are all fucking amazing in that game.
Yeah, this miner on that world was beautiful.
Content.
It was
absolutely no content to the game, and that's what sucks.
I mean, well, I was playing through the story and I was actually enjoying it fairly. So,
the story, first of all, doesn't make sense. The dialogue is bad for a BioWare game. The dialogue is fucking bad.
So I wasn't looking at it as a BioWare game.
I was because it's a fucking BioWare game.
I wasn't looking. I was like, I don't like. How sometimes you don't follow developers. You just follow franchises or whatever. It's just like I didn't really care. It's from BioWare. I was just like, you know what, this looks okay. I bought the Legendary Edition for $10. Like if you're looking at it as an objective game that's fun. Not like it could have been made by fucking whoever. Then yeah, sure, it's fine. But because it's BioWare and because we know what the fuck they're capable of. Fucking Mass Effect. I think there was just so much high expectations that the game didn't get a chance.
The last game was bad. Andromeda.
What was that? Andromeda?
Bad.
Yeah.
But it was just
bad.
It was like what we were talking about, where people create so much hype. Like that's a game that the hype kind of overshadowed the game.
Well, Andromeda should never have been made. Made no sense.
No, I was talking about Anthem, but
Anthem would have been a really great stepping off point for BioWare to take what they did with Mass Effect, and kind of what the guys making.
So I liked Andromeda. I thought the gameplay was fun. I thought the story was.
Andromeda?
You're one of 7 people who liked Andromeda. That's crazy.
That's fine.
I'm not talking shit. I'm just surprised.
I mean, I think a lot of people didn't like it because it was so glitchy and buggy. That did not bother me personally. I was just playing through it and I was like, all right, the story isn't as good as the original Mass Effects, clearly, but if they were going to continue it, this is probably the only logical way they could have continued the story. So I was looking at it from that end, and
you are a polarizing person.
I'm a what?
Polarizing person.
Well, didn't they say that they were bringing back Mass Effect?
That was a rumor like last year.
No, they had a teaser.
Just taking the time with it.
They had a teaser on one of the.
Oh yeah, they did. Yeah, he's right. They did have a teaser on one of the.
I thought it was confirmed.
Showcases.
Yeah. He some character stepped over an N7 broken plate in the.
Yeah.
Wasn't it Shepard?
I don't know if they just showed a foot. They didn't say
because like Andromeda. Correct me if I'm wrong. I haven't played the game forever, but Andromeda continues Shepard's story, correct?
Kind
it was
of.
Shepard, right?
Yeah. It was like, no, it was you played a new protagonist that was kind of whisked away. They had to wake. They had to wake him up. So they had to wake you up. They woke up your sister, and your sister was sick or something, and your sister had to stay on the ship. And you had to go off and explore the planets and shit. And then ended up finding like ancient Vex stuff and it went. So I like the story. I like where the story was going. It was interesting, but like I get that people didn't like it because it was just kind of buggy and weird.
Like I said, BioWare started falling off at Mass Effect 3 because the ending of Mass Effect 3 was fucking
terrible.
bad. But
terrible. We can all agree on that.
But the
it was ass.
Citadel DLC was really fucking good.
Yeah.
So it's like, huh?
Nah.
Like,
I mean, I felt my life was wasted.
awesome
I literally
DLC.
felt my life wasted
Yeah, no, it was
finishing Mass Effect 3. I was like,
But
you had
Anthem
me-
in general,
yeah.
I really wish that they would go back and actually, continue the development and support of that game. Like, goddamn.
See, aren't you glad that you guys shared that one? You guys got a lot off your chest. You were both really passionate about it. Yeah. Like, why would you come with something different if you both just have a strong feeling? You both just want Anthem to be good.
I'm trying to think if there's another game that.
You want to hear mine?
I mean, I had another one, but like, go ahead, KJ.
But go for it.
Yeah.
What's mine?
I want to say Stars Battlefront 2.
Nah.
No.
Ew.
Nah. Avengers.
Oh, yeah.
I want so desperately for Avengers to be good.
Nah, I'm good.
You're gonna buy Gotham Knights, though.
Gotham Knights is
shit.
No.
It's
no, it's
literally
not.
the same
No,
shit.
actually, no, it is not. Gotham Knights
here's the
is an
thing. Here's
open
the thing.
world action RPG.
Looking
Whoa.
at Gotham Knights and looking at Avengers, I would rather play Avengers. Like in a drop of hat, I would much rather play Avengers.
Oh, you're
Looks like
dumb.
a far better. Are you kidding
You're
me?
dumb.
It's gonna be the
Dude,
same
no.
fucking game. What are you talking about?
No, it's not. It's the open world action sandbox game.
Wait,
and Marvel's Avengers is a linear
We'll see.
stage by stage.
We'll see.
You know.
I don't trust anything until that game's out.
No, I'm also taking it with a grain of salt. I'm excited about it. I want it to be good, but I will buy it first day and be the guinny pig. That's fine.
Yeah,
There's
that's what I'll say. If it's good, then I'll buy it. You let me know if it's good. I'll wait for
yeah,
you to
yeah. I'll be honest. Yeah, like I said, like everybody has those games that like fuck it, I'm the guinea pig. I'm sure one of you have like games that like don't like have the best reception, but like we'll be guinea pigs for
I
it.
have so many.
I don't. I only buy games I want.
Well, that's the thing. I buy games I want too, but I'm also like I look at this stuff and I'm like, oh, this looks so fucking good. So
Like I know for Pat, it was Guardians of the Galaxy. That was the guinea pig
no,
game.
that's
for
the
him.
thing. No, that has really good reception. So that doesn't.
I didn't when it first came out. Everybody was still curious about it. Everybody thought it was going to be ass,
Yeah,
and you were
but
just
it
like,
still had really
"It's
good
fucking Guardians
reception
of the
from day
Galaxy."
one. It still had really good reception from day one. But like for example, Cyberpunk, No Man's Sky,
The topic of the video.
yeah.
The topic of the video.
So I bought all those games day one in Anthem. I bought the beta for Anthem, and I still ended up. I dropped $5 for the beta, played it, and I still dropped the rest of it to buy the game day one.
You guys want to know something crazy?
I was like, fuck.
I bought Anthem 4 years ago for $5.
Yeah, I bought it for 4 years ago for $10. I bought the Legendary Edition, all in one package for $10.
$15 on
That game's fucking dead. Do you guys know who the next Avengers character is?
Who?
Bucky.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
But that's the thing. At least there's a difference in characters. You're just gonna be playing fucking 4 different bat
Characters
sidekicks.
forever.
But they're all unique. They're all different.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have
play
like
different.
9 different characters and a skill tree to max out. Honestly, I could go back and grind Avengers and actually have a not bad time. Sometimes I just get stoned and like throw a podcast on and just beat the shit out of the character
Yeah, I can see how that'd be fun.
think of it like a bad dungeon crawler. You just kind of go in, throw on some tunes, and you just kind of like beat the shit out of something.
Well, that's the thing.
OP.
I didn't think anyone
That shit
expected
would-
Avengers to actually be a dungeon crawler, and then it was, and everyone was like, "Oh."
Yeah.
If they make a sequel to Avengers and it is a dungeon crawler, I think that would probably be what's best for the game. You guys literally just need to make Ultimate Alliance again. I don't know why you made this so complicated.
Seriously, god damn, that game was.
I don't know why you made this so complicated.
Yeah, I mean,
Ultimate Alliance is amazing. Ultimate
well-
Alliance 3 is fire.
I think my
No, good.
Who are you? So my
No,
second one is from PS3 era. Dragon Ball Z Burst Limit. I think I love that game. That game is really, really fun. The graphics are still amazing. It still holds up. And I just wish that they could like do a DLC and add like the Boo Saga and add like a bunch of characters.
Which one was Burst Limit?
It was the first one on PS3. It was like the first like quote unquote next gen one. It was modeled after Budokai, the Budokai series. You remember? You see it?
I'm looking it up. Oh, this game. Fuck that game.
You didn't like it?
I don't like the. I don't. Wait, you said it was based off of Budokai?
Yeah, like Budokai 1, 2, and 3.
It doesn't look like it. I'll try it. I'll get it on the emulator, but I don't remember it. Do you know it was a burst limit too? Was that real? Oh,
No, they were working on it, but it never came out. After that, they went to Raging Blast.
Raging Blast. That's the one I got confused with. Raging Blast is the one I want to play.
Raging Blast is nice. I like Raging Blast.
We'll play anime games, dork.
I don't play anime games. I
don't understand why. They're just Western games.
I don't
but
play JRPGs, like those kind of anime games. But I do play, like, the Naruto, like
Storm games.
Yeah, those games are fucking fire.
They're fire. Well, Internet, tell us what game that you wish would have lived up to their potential. And as I do this outro, I have to let you guys know that this is a sad day for me. I will be leaving the channel. Overwatch 2 comes out next week, so I won't have any time to do anything with anyone.
I mean, we're going to be playing with you, and we're going to be recording it for the channel. That's
crazy. You have to hope I answer my phone at any point. I won't be looking up.
So
that's fine. We'll find you.
I will be online.
We'll just make a party.
Yo, when does that come out? When does that come out next week?
October 4th, next, I think, Tuesday or some shit.
Next Tuesday? It's on a Tuesday? It's a major free-to-play game coming out on a Tuesday?
On a Tuesday.
Most games come out on Tuesdays and Fridays.
For real?
Yeah.
That's weird.
When we worked at FYE, yeah, that's how you figure that shit out.
Right, that's right.
Yep.
And all the movies came out on like Friday, or no.
Movies come out Thursday.
Thursdays, yeah.
Movies come out Thursday. Games and CDs come out on Tuesdays.
That's so weird.
Perks of working retail.
Well, the person working at FYE, I didn't know that shit before that.
Nope.
Oh God. Anyway, what games do you guys wish would have lived up to the potential? Please leave it in the comments below. Please make sure to. Okay, Battlefield 2042. You came up with another one. I see you there.
How about real life? I'm very disappointed with it.
Well, that's when you were. That started when you were born black. Anyway,
it did.
Yeah, I know. I'm speaking facts. I'm living the same life. Anyway, please leave all the comments and all the other fun stuff. Follow us on all the socials. I love you. I hope that you're sleeping well and drinking enough water.
Sounds so disingenuous. It's great.
It's not disingenuous.
That's why you sound so disingenuous.
But it's not. I'm so calm. That's why. I'm just calm. I wasn't choosing violence today. I was kind of just hanging out. Like every other time, I'm just choosing violence. But, huh?
We're all just kind of low energy today.
I wouldn't say we're low energy. I yelled about Gotham Knights.
True.
It's about Gotham Knights.
Yeah, I yelled about that.
You'll take any excuse to yell about Gotham Knights.
I will take any excuse. So you want to talk about all the good things about No Man's Sky for hours? I would just talk shit about Gotham Knights for like 45 minutes.
That's totally
I could talk shit about Avengers for an eternity.
I don't give a fuck what you can do.
Right.
Right.
No, Jules, you'll just talk shit about AAA games and
yeah, you will.
indie.
I can't wait till Gotham Knights comes out and be a different game from Avengers. It's got a completely different art style. It's open world sandbox. It's not like Avengers, which is linear. God of War looks bad. That was my Joel's impression.
I could do that too, but I just don't feel like doing it right now.
Go ahead.
Sure.
I'd love to see what the KJ impression looks like. It's probably just yelling a lot.
It's fine. I won Yugi Life yesterday, so I'm okay.
You didn't.
I did.
You're a liar.
QOS is. You know what QOS is.
You're a liar.
Yeah, I did.
The Queen of Spades is black. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. We love you. We'll catch you next time.
Bye, guys. Apparently, see ya.